Top 4 teams that we had at the last Pro League are now on the verge of sharing 7th and 8th place with Luminosity.
Yeah, well, taking a look at Team Liquid, I mean, previously they lost every single one of their matches, or excuse me, every single one of their games. So they've yet to win a game in Pro League. So you'll see their current rank is 3rd, but like you also said, they could be sharing that 7th, 8th spot after this match. This is definitely going to be a pretty close match, if you were to ask me, with how the 2 matches that have been played with these 2 teams have played out. Taking a look at Eco, though, I mean, this guy has come in and really kind of made a name for himself here in Halo 5, and really just kind of, you see him really shine with Rain, Penguin, and Stellar. He's hopped around from team to team to team to team, and he seems to feel most comfortable with Team Liquid, and he's able to kind of do his thing here.
Yeah, Eco, definitely a solid player. A little bit of a grudge match going up against his old team in Str8 Rippin. He left Str8 to go and move on to Team Liquid to play with these guys in hopes of taking down Team Envious and Optic Gaming. Their best placing together is 2nd. They did finish pretty good, pretty solid job, 3rd place at the Halo World Championships. As we take a look at the game types here, Plaza Strongholds, Eden Slayer, Truth CTF, Rig Strongholds, and then Coliseum Slayer is the game number 5. Coliseum Slayer, game number 5, seems to be the trend here. And if it goes down to it, it's going to be absolutely insane. We already saw one game 5 today, Optic Gaming taking on Team Envious. And if you missed the first match, that is when Team Liquid actually went up against Splice. Splice came out of the gates extremely fast, finishing Team Liquid off on CTF Truth in about 4 minutes, and then just continuing to steamroll game after game.
Yeah, both of these teams really have to pick it up here, though. I mean, it's definitely going to be tough, kind of leaving those matches behind right now. There's a lot of pressure here. Like you said earlier in the show, there's only 7 matches that your team is going to play, and that decides your seeding going in to DreamHack Atlanta. So a lot is on the line here. You don't want to start off 0-2, and one of these teams will start off 0-2 alongside Luminosity.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that, that's how fast everything happens. You practice for all of this time, and then you come down to it, and these series only last about, 30 minutes, an hour and 30 if it gets really pushed the distance and if all of the games are really slowed down. But, for Str8 Rippin, it could be a matter of 2 hours and boom, you're sitting at 0-2. Liquid, they had to sit around for a little bit, so maybe they're going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage since Str8 just came off of a series. But at the same time, Str8 has to be kicking themselves over that game number 2 loss and then game number 5, where really those games they should have won. The only game that they actually got outplayed was CTF Fathom. But hats off to Ronan for the way that they actually were able to execute on certain things. But we're going to find out a lot here in this first couple of seconds here, because Str8 Rippin, while they like to come out hot, Team Liquid, they have their number in terms of, head-to-head matchups. They haven't been able to crack the code, I guess you can say, from the Str8 Rippin side. Team Liquids always tend to, beat them even in a series where they're up 3-0. If you remember, Mike, back when Eco was on the team, Team Liquid came back with the reverse sweep when Spartan and Commonly were on Team Liquid.
Yeah, so definitely some history here between the 2 teams. I honestly feel like this could be another game 5. When we started off with match 1, it was like, wow, we're going to potentially see a very quick day with potentially some 3-0s, especially how Envy kind of picked up where Splice left off and going up 2-0 against Optic. But I feel like this is going to be another game 5. It's going to be a good one. This is the last match of the night. Make sure you tweet the stream out. This is going to be the final match of week 1 of the HCS Pro League. Team Liquid versus Str8 Rippin. A lot on the line, like we said. And both teams have everything to play for right here.
Yeah, and I'm looking for limited mistakes coming out from Str8 Rippin, and I'm looking for Liquid to actually show some sort of form, because Splice came out so strong that we weren't able to see anything from Liquid that really gave us any sort of, implication on how they're actually playing here. So we're going to, again, find out a lot in the first couple of minutes. Strongholds on Plaza is game number 1. I know Str8 Rippin really likes to start with this game type when they love to play their 13-game scrim, so maybe that helps them out here in game number 1. Coming from the red side, starting with the player that we highlighted, it's going to be Eco making his way towards the nest.
Immediately getting taken down by Heinz. Grenades come flying in. Rain going for the camo. He's able to pick it up, but look at that. Not able to get away. He's going to be quickly taken down. Over on the other side, we see Stellar picking up the shotgun, but Str8 Rippin looks like they're going to get bottom mid, and they are going to get Nest. These are the two strongholds you want to hold here on this map because you have the most sight lines. You can trap the other team in the cafe or over here by yard where Stellar is, and it's very hard to push out of this area when you're just spawning. There's limited routes to take. You have the loop, certain doorways. There's so few routes to take. It's really hard to get out of this once you're getting caught back at spawn.
Yeah, Denoxide, he's going to get picked off by Stellar down towards that dip area. That may open up the map just a little bit. You do see a trade in kills. Stellar hasn't been able to push up and advance as much as he would like to with this shotgun. Obviously wants to deal some close range damage over here, but he does have that battle rifle doing some long range damage. Multiple players pushing over towards bottom middle. Str8 Rippin not contesting this. They're going to give that up. Two players just too worried about what Stellar was doing over there, and they lost out on an opportunity to flood down and play the numbers game. Now Stellar making his way around with that shotgun, finally finding the up-close range that he was looking for. Denoxide, he's going to drop to the battle rifle. Str8 Rippin retaking that bottom middle area. Looks like Heinz gets the beat down onto Eco and is still alive over here. Takes Penguin Zane down to no shields. Actually make that sub-zero. He's going to drop. Ace picks up a double kill. It looks like Str8 does get that reset over here, and still we've yet to see Stellar use that shotgun.
Yeah, Stellar was in a great position over at Snipe. Wasn't able to pick up either of the kills, and one player snuck away to bottom mid, and that's when Str8 was able to capture bottom middle. Now Str8 going for the trip cap as well, but they are losing Nest, so they're going to make a switch here, a trade for a trade. So Str8 captures the yard, holds the trip cap, and actually on the other side, they were able to get the reset, but now Liquid trying to get that capture. Str8 Rippin putting on incredible
Who's the
pressure
jerk that
over
took
there.
the ammo? Who is that Denoxide? Just completely screwing over, I guess you could say, Heinz, who was going for the BR ammo. Now he's stuck over here trying to use that shotgun. He's just going to hand deliver it on over towards the camo guy. Let's see if that ends up coming back to bite Str8 just a little bit. That was a pretty big play as Ace, excuse me, is going to get a pick onto Stellar with that melee over here and still staying alive. That's going to be Brad. APG takes a shotgun to the face. Nice little setup coming in here for Team Liquid. I like this play also from Sub-Zero, making his way over towards gold. He can get really aggressive and push towards this triple cap. They're going to have to watch the spawns, though, behind them as well after this.
Yeah, making that push with the shotgun. He'll go down immediately after he picks up a kill, and that shotgun will go back into the hands of Str8 Rippin. 2 down for Str8 Rippin. Eco putting his eyes over by the nest with that light rifle, making sure no player from Str8 Rippin is able to recapture that. Sub-Zero getting the reset. Eco blocking the spawns back here as well by the loop, and just look at the sight lines that he has. He's got views across the entire map, checking his 6 just to see if any players spawn back here. He sees the ticker on the yard, so he does know a player is nearby. He's going to be able to spot Denoxide and take him down. A player's flanks him. Can Eco make it happen? Not going to be able to do so, but Rain with the shotgun will come through to finish off the kill by the light rifle. Rain looking for some help, gets that player down to 1 shot and gets a nade for some hit markers to take down Ace as well. The trip cap now for Liquid. They have brought this game back.
Yeah, I kind of just go back to that play to go for the triple cap into yard. Str8 Rippin, they get the triple cap and they get the reset eventually on the nest, but again, Heinz charged in with that shotgun. He had the ammo taken away from Denoxide, and now Liquid's been able to counter just off that simple over-aggression coming in from Str8. They could have just easily held that bottom middle, held that nest. Instead, they got too aggressive, and now they are getting punished heavily for it. So many points racking up so quickly here for Team Liquid.
Yeah, well now Str8 Rippin needs to make one good push here together. They're able to get that push, getting a trade. Even a trade is good at that point. 2-for-2 trade, but Eco has the camo across the map, but they gave up the power position. They're about to lose the basement. So you're going to see Str8 Rippin get that basement controlled, but lose yard. Not too bad if you ask me, but Str8 pushing into the yard. Heinz will get caught off by himself, and now APG goes down as well. They will get the trip cap once again here on the Team Liquid side.
Yeah, and it's pretty much one push here for Str8 Rippin. If they get cleared out here, mainly because Eco's in such a good position, he also has 2 grenades if he wants to use them. Curious to see if he's going to bounce them off the ground there. And he's not going to end up using those. Instead, it looks like the reset does not come in. That's the yard. The bleeding is going to stop just for a second, but Str8 Rippin, they're not in any position to retake any strongholds quite yet. Yard being captured, that's going to be another triple cap. That's going to be too many points racked up too quickly. Unless they go to bottom middle right now, which they actually do, then this game's going to be over. So nice heads-up play by Denoxide, making the play that he needs to. Pretty much desperation play. We'll see if it works out here for Str8. Everyone just flooding down there for Team Liquid. They know all 4 dead. Str8 Rippin, they end up dropping the game. 1-0 now. Team Liquid up 100-38. Again, you know, one mistake, and that's all it takes sometimes against these pro teams. Too aggressive over towards the yard. Ends up accidentally taking the battle rifle ammo. 100-38 immediately after that, just in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, and Team Liquid seemed to have control of the shotgun and just kind of shifting back and forth. When they switched, they had one player make that movement towards the other side of the map to pick up the yard, while they had other players kind of scattered around everywhere else. Taking a look at the stats there, you see 16 kills from Stellar, and then you're going to see 13 assists from Rain. So big assists here from the boys here on Liquid. Over on the other side, 7 kills for everyone except for Heinz, 8 kills. Definitely some great plays here from Liquid when rotating around the map and trying to stay alive in the camo shotgun play.
It was 37-10. You could see down at the bottom right. It was 100-38 overall. And a lot of that had to do, again, with that over-aggression over towards the yard. That's why you have to pick and choose your battles when you go in there, and you have to play that so smart. There's no way that you want to allow players to, again, capture bottom middle or get nests or get actual map positioning on you. And that's what Str8 Rippin ended up letting these guys do on Team Liquid. And that was the first time, again, like, in the beginning of that game, when it was all Str8 Rippin, it's like, wow, this is kind of what we've seen against, you know, what we've seen from Liquid. Them, you know, losing the scrims against EG. They haven't won a game against Splice. Literally, I think that they've been about 7 or 8-0 in their last games played. Now they get that win against Str8 Rippin. That's going to be tough for Str8 Rippin to swallow. Again, they just came off of a tough 3-2 series. That's got to be playing in their psyche just a little bit. They got to brush it off, get focused here, and make sure that they still have faith in each other and listen to each other's call-outs. Otherwise, this can get out of control really quickly, and this can allow Team Liquid to regain their confidence back. Someone, again, when you go down 0-2 to start this Pro League, it's going to really, really hurt.
Yeah, and you're talking about kind of the basics and stuff and just keeping that communication positive within a team. Sometimes, yeah, teams can fall apart and you need to have players on that team or even a coach just be there, be that reminder, hey guys, that's one game. You got to move forward. You cannot dwell on that pass. It is into game number 2, which is going to be Slayer on Eden. We've got the sniper, so we'll see if players here from Str8 Rippin are going to be able to pick that up and bring this game back. But it does look like we had a player drop, so we are going to restart this match as well. So no kills happened in that game, so we'll restart that back from ground 0 as well. So we'll have that going here in just a moment. But yeah, talking about that power weapon sniper on this map, obviously one of the key focuses for both teams, because yeah, Eden is a map where you can turtle up. You can have that player sit far back at blue base or far back at red base and have your teammates moving around the map while they're just picking off kills left and right.
Yeah, that's true. And when I think about the previous series that we watched, whenever the game slowed down, that's when Str8 Rippin really struggled. Is that going to happen again here? Are they going to be able to put it together and make sure that they just stay calm? And a lot of these times, they were the team in position. They had the sniper rifle. They had the setup. The overshield was coming up soon, and still they weren't able to do anything. So if you do not set up for the overshield here, and if you're not in position, say that you're at blue and you have sniper rifle. If the other team gets the overshield, there literally is no excuse for that. You have such an advantage that all you do is you put your sniper rifle guy outside or put him on blue platform, sit there and watch that area, and that should give you, again, it's like having an extra player almost, because it's a one-shot kill there with the sniper rifle. So watch out for that. Watch for Liquid to slow this down a little bit because of what they saw Ronin do.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll see if they can kind of hopefully bring that back and bring this to a Game 5 series, because I want to see a Game 5 series to close out the night. What's better than a Game 5 series going down to the wire? But, I mean, from your point of view, going into this next match, with Str8 Rippin and with Liquid, who do you think, who are the snipers, who do you think is kind of favored per team that each team wants that sniper to go into the hands to?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to say because everyone obviously so individually skilled here. And I think Team Liquid and Str8 are a little bit different where they don't have anyone that, you have to get the sniper rifle into his hands. I think that they all do a pretty good job with it. I'd say probably Ace is one of the stronger snipers, maybe Denoxide, but that doesn't mean that APG and Heinz can't do complete work. Just like the same is to be said about Team Liquid. I mean, you look at every single one of their shots, they're all very smart. Eco's pretty solid with the sniper. I don't know if he's probably the best on the team. I'd probably say I'd give it on over to maybe like a Penguin or a Stellar. But then again, look at what Rain did at the tournament against Splice. These guys are so skilled. Anything could happen. So it comes down to, again, like you said, who's going to be able to get the weapons, but who puts them to use very effectively, who's able to go on really long runs, because we just saw, even though it's a different game type, we can still relate to Plaza Strongholds, where Str8 Rippin, their run only lasted 37 seconds. Liquid's lasted pretty much, or 37 points. Liquid's lasted about 90 to 100 points. That's how good their setup was. They didn't make any mistakes. They really just ran the table. They got the shotgun, they got the camo, they got the positioning, and there was never anything that could be done. So that's what the beauty about Halo 5 is out of any of the Halos, you can really play some perfect Halo here, and you can really put these guys on the ropes, make it so that you're just literally stuck on your base. A lot of that has to do with the spawning system and it being a little bit predictable, but that's all a tribute to the amount of effort that these guys have put into the game to be able to find that information out.
Yeah, playing game and game and game after game as well. You figure out all the little intricacies and you're able to start predicting those, and that's kind of what we see, honestly, out of all top 8 teams. A few teams may do it a little bit better than others and maybe more consistent, but for the most part, all of these teams understand it to another level than a lot of other players, and they can take it to the next level, and that's what we see from them. I'm interested to see if Liquid is going to be able to kind of continue their streak right now, after losing to Splice and now kind of revitalizing themselves, winning their first game here in the Pro League and kind of continuing on. But I think Str8 has still got some gas left in the tank. I don't think they're going to make it easy.
I hope so. I want to see some fight, because when these guys are playing well, it is so entertaining. We saw some of that in the Ronin series, and then all of a sudden CTF Fathom just completely flipped the script. It looked really great for Str8 Rippin in the beginning of Coliseum as well. That no scope that Ace had on towards the elbow, I thought that it was pretty much over after that, but Ronin fighting back, getting some rockets. Spartan had some pretty big plays, and it ended up being, what, 50 to 43 overall. So, I mean, kind of close, but not really. I would say anything like 50 to 46 and up is typically close. Even at 50-45, it's still a pretty decisive win overall. But it's going to come down to the little things, making sure that, they watch bottom center when someone may be trying to flank, make sure that they're supporting the sniper rifle guy when he actually gets that weapon, making sure that if they do, get the sniper rifle, that they're setting up for the overshield. Little mistakes will really, really cost you in this game, and I think that we saw that before. But guys, it looks like we do have a little bit of a break that's going to come ahead of us. Denoxide, I think, has to restart his computer, but don't go anywhere. It's going to be a pretty short break, only a couple minutes, and we will get this series underway right after that.
We're super excited about Colony. It's the next DLC leader in Halo Wars 2.
We wanted to get back to the Banished as soon as we could, and Colony is an amazing addition to the roster. Everybody loves Hunters.
They've never been in charge. They've never had a personality. They've always been completely alien, threat from the Covenant. But now we've got a Hunter calling the shots, and it's cooking up some pretty interesting fun for Halo Wars 2.
One of the most exciting new units that we have with Colony are the skitterers. Each skitterer is a Legolo powered turret with legs.
In a way, mini scarabs, but in large numbers and with the right tactics, can be sometimes just as deadly.
But their real power comes in actually attaching to other units. And depending on the size of that unit, you can attach 1, 2, or even up to 3 skitterers to basically be associated turrets that follow that unit around and help defend it. Goliaths are another new unit Colony has, and they're hunters on steroids.
Fans are used to encountering hunters in Halo as a pair. They're always these bond brother pair. Well, the Goliath Hunter is both of those units all put together into one. It's like just a wild primate, running through the enemy lines. It's insane.
Colony has a new hero unit, the Hunter Captain, which is another very strong hunter unit with a heavy set of armor. The thing I love most about Hunter Captain is its ability to taunt other nearby units to attack it. It makes for an amazing tank unit and basically allows you to draw fire off of your other units that are trying to make an attack. So Legolo has a number of new leader powers that I think are really interesting and are going to change up gameplay quite a lot. One of the new powers is Living Barrier. Basically is a series of smaller Legolo colonies in armored kind of caltrop, tank trop, types of barriers.
You have the ability to really kind of have some area denial aspects to your play. You can, cordon off certain areas, trap enemy players. There's so many possibilities.
Vehicle Symbiotes is another power that I think is going to be really helpful for players. When you cast it, basically you've got Legolo worms moving into that vehicle and taking over to help pilot and basically increase its damage.
More speed, more damage, just it kind of mixes up across the battlefield. But again, it's this idea of many smaller entities working together to form a larger threat.
In addition to the other hunter-related powers that Colony has, it also has a really good ability to drop in additional armies on the fly with a devastating host or a colony drop. And it has a great offensive power in the form of Hunter's Brand, which is basically a beam weapon attack that has very little warning and a quick cooldown.
So we're really excited to bring Colony out for Halo Wars 2 and see a little bit more about the Banished and what kind of soldiers, what kind of leaders Atriox has in store for us in the future. There's some really exciting options coming down the line, but for now we're going to see a whole new view of the Hunters through Colony. Hope you have fun.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2017 HCS Summer Pro League. T-Squared and Strong Side still kicking it at the Xfinity desk. We are one game into the final match. It's Team Liquid taking on Str8 Rippin. Team Liquid currently up 1-0. Now we're moving into Eden Slayer, Mike.
Yeah, a lot on the line here. We keep saying that over and over again. And does Str8 Rippin have a little bit of gas left in the tank? I think they do. I think they're going to put up a good fight here against Team Liquid. Team Liquid obviously looking pretty solid there once they got in control. Once they had the few all 3 strongholds in control, it was hard for Str8 Rippin to kind of break back into it.
Yeah, they seemed very comfortable with that. And one of the keys to that, I believe it was Stellar locking down that battle rifle area up the stairs there, because he's able to do so much. He's able to kind of watch that tram and loop area. He can watch anyone coming in from that light rifle. He played that pretty much perfectly. And now, like you said, they got to find out how much gas is left in that Str8 Rippin tank. Can they pull it out here? Even if they lose this game, still not over, still, could bring it back, winning game number 3 and try to make a series out of it. We saw the reverse sweep happen for Optic Gaming already, but here it goes, guys. It is going to be Str8 Rippin playing from the blue side, Team Liquid playing from the red side, and we are starting this one off with Zane, former Penguin, aka Sub-Zero.
Picks up the light rifle, making his way around towards this overshield, and that's going to be Rain picking up the OS. He'll get APG down here, and Hines from Sub-Zero. That's a double. Can he find the triple? Gets him down to 1 shot. That's Denoxide running for his life with the sniper rifle back into blue corner. Not getting hit by any grenades, but now Sub-Zero getting, I believe, triple team, but Rain looking for the triple kill, and Rain is able to do so. That sniper goes down.
Yeah, and Heinz doing the smart play to run away here. He actually spawns everybody outside for Str8 Rippin. So now Sniper Rifle going to fall into Penguin's hands, excuse me, Sub-Zero. And he should be able to do some serious work with it because you have blue setup here for the side of Team Liquid. A little bit of a crazy fight there going on over towards the Turbines. Denoxide going to finally get the cleanup there onto Rain. Ace, he's caught out weak. Nice help coming in from Denoxide again. Now a 2-kill lead here. If I was Team Liquid, I would say back up, guys. Let's just set up at blue. Let's get a couple of picks here. Very unnecessary deaths.
Yeah, they've got the sniper. They can kind of hang back, but you got to give it to Str8 Rippin right here as they're kind of forcing the hand for Team Liquid, maybe flustering them here a little bit. And now you see Str8 Rippin finds the opening. They've got a few players weak. This is their chance to make a push. Ace is going to get taken down to one shot, has a teammate nearby as well. They're both weak. Ace connects on the grenade. That's going to go in the favor of Str8 Rippin. Denoxide takes down Rain, and look at this. There's a player in security. Ace helping out his teammate. They'll pick up 2 kills to tie up the game for just a moment. And Ace now pushing into blue. Str8 Rippin making a solid push here over towards blue base as Liquid was just kind of hanging back and playing a little bit passive.
Wow, Ace, I thought he was dead for rights after missing that Clamor. We were talking about that, Mike, how missing a Clamor is, you know, something that could easily cost you your life, and it almost did there. Instead, it looks like they're going to finally get that sniper rifle out of their hands. And I got to say, this is the first time, besides in Plaza, where we saw a nice push coming in from Str8 Rippin, where they formulated a solid plan. A lot of that having to do with Denoxide working together with Ace. Heinz and APG going to find a couple kills. It looks like it was the OS being burned by Team Liquid. Heinz still no shield, so he was not able to secure that one, but at least they have the time now, and now you're starting to see them pick up a couple of slays.
They're nice call-outs from Str8 Rippin as Ace finishes off the kill, and now we're seeing Str8 Rippin use a bit more teamwork, and they're playing a bit more aggressive as well. Rain and Eco down in the kill feed, 16 to 11, Str8 Rippin. Ace with the plasma pistol, just hanging back now. We're seeing Str8 Rippin play a bit slower.
What's the strategy?
Not sure what he's doing here, shooting the one-shotter. Not sure what that's about, but Ace still just hanging back, still alive. And as he hangs back, he's got his teammates picking up a few kills over across the map as well.
That kills him through the wall? Baloney. I don't know. We're going to just skip on over to someone else's point of view. It looks like there's going to be a pit push coming in. Denoxide gets whaled by a grenade. Ace gets that spawn and over towards the blue platform. Sub-Zero coming in with the pick with the sniper rifle. Stellar finding one as well. Not looking good for Str8 Rippin. That rocket box is doing some serious cover there from Rain. All 4 dead from Str8 Rippin. A lot of that having to do with Ace dying in the security.
And now over to Stellar as they're looking to block that blue spawn. They want Str8 Rippin to spawn all the way over at red as they do. Now you see Str8 moving over towards the security. A player's bottom middle. Stellar didn't see him. Hello, Ace picks up the assassination. Heinz in security making a push over towards blue as well. A no-scope from Sub-Zero on Ace. I don't even know if he meant to snipe him. I thought he was trying to snipe Ace. So he takes down he's able to take down Ace there as Heinz now starts to make the push. Nade comes in, Heinz doing and dealing a decent amount of damage.
Job.
That's 2 down here for Team Liquid. Str8 Rippin 22 to 19, make it 23 to 19. Heinz showing no mercy. 3 players here from Liquid spawning over by the security and quickly disperse across the map.
Yeah, Heinz realizing he was a little bit out of position to help for that overshield, so immediately charges on over towards that sniper side. While that's happening, Eco uses that to his advantage, charges over towards Catwalk. Another player flanks around towards the alley in blue side. Denoxide completely out of position towards bottom middle. That's going to be Rain coming in with the cleanup. Now all tied up, 24 to 24. 3 members of Str8 Rippin died. Ace had the sniper rifle right there, and Sub-Zero walks away with the overshield. Very unfortunate turn of events again. Str8 Rippin not able to convert when they have sniper rifle and overshield comes up on the map.
Stellar has the sniper. 2 kills picked up here for Team Liquid to take the lead by 2. Stellar's hanging back with that sniper, and now you'll see Liquid start to make their push over towards blue base. Eco finishing up APG, keeping more pressure up. He will get spotted by their team, and he is not going to be able to survive. But Sub-Zero pushing in as well. More players pushing in. Stellar goes down as well, and Str8 Rippin kind of fends for their lives back here to bring the game back, tied 28 to 28.
Somehow fending for their lives. You could see all of those players from Str8 Rippin extremely weak. Looks like Denoxide is putting in work with the sniper rifle. Only 1 bullet, so we're going to switch on over to him and see if he can pick off a player. That's going to be Sub-Zero. Easy shot there for Denoxide to hit, and he connects. Nice help with APG taking down Eco as well. Looks like the aggression's coming in now, flying over towards Red Bend. maybe looking for players that are inside red. There it is right there. Rain there with the Hydra. He's going to drop him as well. Most likely going to pick that up because he's out of ammo and looking for some more blood. Denoxide with the killing spree.
Got somebody up at top catwalk. Are those going to connect? Not able to get the kill there, but he does spot a player down at bottom middle. That's Sub-Zero. Denoxide throwing grenades all over the place. He's able to stay alive for a little bit longer as his teammates are picking up kills. 35 to 31. Sniper is up. He'll spot that's Rain, and Rain will beat him down. And
nice play by Rain.
That sniper is still sitting up there, unless that is going to be Eco who picked that up. That is Eco who has just picked up the sniper.
Heinz trying to stay alive around the corner, and it looks like Eco's going to make his way out with the sniper rifle. He's going to take Ace down to no shields. That overshield was picked up, this time by Denoxide, but now he's the last guy alive over there as everyone was picked off. Denoxide desperately trying to get out of there. He at least gets a trade for his life. Str8 Rippin up by 1, but that is not the scenario that they were looking for. A lot of that having to do with just that little body shot that Eco got onto Ace as Ace picks up a kill off of his spawn, and now Eco's going to rotate that sniper all the way over towards Red Bend, maybe making his way over towards Red Nest. But wow, charge coming in from Ace over towards the mid bridge. Eco's going to have to back off. Curious to see if they're going to collapse on this. You can see him on the radar over towards Red Nest. Denoxide making his way over towards Red Security. Eco's a little bit pinched over here. 2 players are going to die. APG is going to call him out in front of Red Nest, and now Eco having to rotate over towards Blue. I'm shocked that he's still alive. Fantastic job by Eco trying to conserve this sniper rifle ammo and try to at least get this kill to bring this tied up. 38 to 40 now. Team Liquid still with control though.
Yeah, Team Liquid, they can slow it down easily here right now. But you know what? They're going to do the opposite. You see Eco pushing straight forward because they know 2 players are at red base. He makes the push, leading the charge.
Wow.
He gets the trade with Ace. So that's actually...
You were right, Mike. They should have slowed it down, honestly. I mean, we can call that out because of the fact that, you know, we see the score now, but that was a great opportunity for them to just pick these guys apart. And we were talking about that. Str8 Rippin kind of struggles in these slow-paced games. If you play their style, if you play that run and gun, fast pace, they're kind of going to tear you apart over here. They have really good shots, really good communication. It's just, you know, Team Liquid, that was a really great opportunity missed in my opinion.
And now over to Ace as Ace is pushing into red base alongside Heinz. This is what they honestly want right now. They can sandwich the players here on Team Liquid as they've got players that are pushing over from Blue Bend and by Nest, but getting
Penguin's
trapped
alive.
and pegged from all over the place. Ace is going to go down. Str8 Rippin only up by 1. Overshield coming up. Denoxide, he's in position, but he doesn't have any teammates nearby. He's got Team Liquid players pushing over by OS. He's going to go down. That OS is up any second now. It is up, and you're going to see Ace get Spartan charged and go down 48 to 47. Oh my gosh, he gets the trade. 49 to 48. Heinz has got to stay alive.
Wow.
He is backing up right now. Str8 Rippin need this win. He gets the kill.
And he gets
49 to 49. Denoxide. He's at bottom mid. You've got 3 players across the map. The sniper is coming up in 10 seconds, but Denoxide across the map is pushing up. Very, very worried right now for Denoxide as they could easily stay and wait for this sniper. Denoxide all alone. Heinz, that sniper's up right now. I hear a plasma grenade. That plasma grenade did not move that sniper. You'll still see the icon on your screen as well. I believe Denoxide has moved back on top of that, but the sniper is just sitting out there, Sub-Zero on the other side, making it a bit hard for the Str8 Rippin players to go pick up that snipe.
Looks like they're chucking a couple of Hydra launchers on over towards that snipe as well. Looks like Heinz is the one that's just waiting over towards that blue side. Sub-Zero still with the sniper rifle. Curious to see what type of angles he's going to go for. I like this play right here, making his way over there, looking for the players towards that box. Can he find the pick though? Looks like APG was able to spot him. Ace wants to poke out. He did. Wow, I'm shocked that he actually went for that peek right there. Sub-Zero not able to land that shot. A couple of light rifle shots, sounds like, coming from Rain. Uh-oh, look out, APG. He's going to thrust out of the way twice now. He was almost picked off, as it looks like we have a push coming in towards the red bend area. All 4 players for Team Liquid posturing in the same spot.
Here we go. Heinz has the sniper on the other side. A sniper for sniper duel. Here we go.
Doesn't get
folks.
any better than this, guys.
We are on the edge of our seats right now. You should be at home as well. Heinz with the sniper. He's going to poke out, and he'll get sniped by Sub-Zero, and that's going to be it. 50 to 49.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised. We got to get a replay of that last snipe because I'm surprised that hit. That totally looked like it was through the wall. I don't know. Maybe it was through a crack in the wall or something like that. It was definitely a body shot. Hines took a little bit too much damage. Overall, taking a look at the stats,
wow.
Denoxide with a solid game, 15 and 10, but Sub-Zero, it was all about Penguin, 21 and 10, positive 11, doing some serious work right there. That has to be a heartbreaker. 2 game 2s, 50 to 49, Str8 Rippin's fallen.
21 kills, my gosh, and the damage dealt from Penguin, or AKA Sub-Zero, still getting used to this name change, 2,700. Massive amount of kills. And you were talking about it. You said, who's the player to go off with Sniper? Yeah, everyone could do it, but the players you thought was Sub-Zero or Stellar. And Sub-Zero proving that he is definitely one to have the Sniper on.
I just want to see this last snipe. That's all I want to see, is that one through the wall. It should be coming up right about here. There it is. And that definitely, you guys saw it. That went through the wall.
Could be Observer.
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But that was a little bit weird. Either way, Str8 Rippin down 2-0. Can they pull off the reverse sweep, Mike? We saw Optic Gaming do it against Team Envious. How's it going to happen, though?
Str8 Rippin has got to dig deep. They've got to dig deep. They've got heart. They've got to find some energy somewhere, because that is it's definitely a tough loss. But on the Liquid side, you're cheering with joy right now. You are ecstatic.
Oh, yeah.
Going up 2-0 after that win. Str8 Rippin has got to dig deep, man. Dig deep. There's some gas left in that tank. You got to find some energy.
I would just brush that game off, honestly. They got pretty lucky. I mean, let's be honest. That was 2 kills that were pretty ridiculous. One was that Hydra launcher where he's obviously behind the wall. The second one, you just can't hide behind walls against these guys on Team Liquid. They got something in the water over there that is apparently... we need to do some investigations over there, actually. Just kidding. Stellar is pushing over towards Car 1 to start this one off. This could be the final game of day number 2, guys. If Str8 Rippin's able to bring it back, we will see a game number 4. But it has been all Liquid so far. Denoxide trying to make his way inside the Team Liquid base, making his way on to Rain right now. Rain's pretty weak, so he's just going to have to get out of there. Rain finds a double kill as Hines gets the trade onto Eco. Now Denoxide, last guy alive, sprinting around, appearing on radar. Not sure if that was the right play. Instead, he's trying to get a trade onto Rain. That's not going to happen, and now Team Liquid going to advance on the map.
Here we go. Eco laying down some shots across over towards the pink side. Str8 Rippin trying to push out of their base. They're able to get a trade. Stellar goes down. That's 3 down for Team Liquid. Str8 Rippin's chance here to push out of their base, but look at this play. I like this play from Eco. He knows that nobody on his team is able to be pushed up, so he is taking it slow. But APG, what a nade bounce off that doorway. He's going to try and stay alive, but he'll get taken down by Eco. 2 down for Str8 Rippin. You've got Rain blocking the spawns here by the car bubble, and Eco is moving fast. He's got the flag all the way to car 2. He's bringing it towards car red right now, bringing it back into the base. But Denoxide has got another thing to say about that. That flag is going to go down. Denoxide falls as well, and that flag is still going to be sitting level to the base.
Yeah, APG and Ace there for the pull. Can they get it? No. APG, it's a little bit too late. Ace with the double kill. Eco's going to get the cleanup. Team Liquid's going to take that any day of the week. They get the return eventually and start to proceed towards top center, advancing on the map. Denoxide caught out of position. Car 1, he's going to drop. Hines, he's also a little bit too low as he's able to find Sub-Zero at least for his efforts, but can he stay alive over here? That player sprinting on the radar should give a little bit of information up. Hines is going to call that out. Denoxide's going to be there as well. That's why you love the new radar changes. You're not allowed to get away with things like that. Cambo coming up here in the next 10 seconds. There's the flank coming in from Str8 Rippin from the pink side. They're both going to allocate resources towards the base for Team Liquid. However, Denoxide is in a good spot, laying down fire over towards that window, but doesn't look like that flag is being able to get pulled any further. Team Liquid rotating from that car side. Stellar, he's weak over towards that street. Watch out, Denoxide. Ooh, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Str8 Rippin going to be able to put this cap in unless Sub-Zero does something crazy.
Doesn't look like Liquid is going to be in position. They are going to let that one go. Str8 Rippin ties the game up 1-1. Eco immediately flying to top middle. 1 down, 2 down for Str8 Rippin. Now we're going to see Liquid make another kill to push up into the base. And look at this. You've got a sneaky player behind Str8 Rippin. 2 down for Str8 Rippin. That flag is going towards the pink side, but it has stopped. There you see another player from Liquid continue to move that down to pink 1, and Eco playing very sneaky. He's going to stop APG, but a beautiful nade from Ace. But that flag is still stuck at pink 1. Str8 Rippin doing a great job at stopping that and not letting that get any further than that 50-yard line.
Yeah, they're not going for the return either. They're going for the slays. Ace with the flying perfect out from P3. Looks like these guys from Str8 are finally catching their bearings in terms of the, baiting and switching and landing some shots that are making them, look like the true form that they normally have here. However, Liquid, it's been all of them the entire series. You can see the scoreboard at the top, 2-0 after winning game number 2, 50-49. APG trying to stay alive in front of the base. I like that pull. Is he going to be able to get some support? Wow.
That is big. That is big. 2 down for Liquid, and that flag is still down there. APG went down, but now you'll see Ace get the grab. Ace goes down as well. Seeing if Denoxide can do anything. No, he cannot. That's 3 down for Str8 Rippin, and that flag is still in the open, though. There's still a little bit of hope. Rain tries to jump on it. He's going to be able to get that, and that will send that flag back home.
Ace 1v1 against Rain over here. It looks like the nade is going to kill. The trade coming in. I think Stellar was able to grab that one. Denoxide trying to play some defense as a player P2, and to his right has to watch out. There goes the flank coming in. Nice melee. Wow, Stellar getting the business. However, that flag's still alive. Eco picking up the camo. This is very good for Team Liquid.
Looking a little bit scrappy right here. That flag continues to get tossed a little further, but it always is getting stopped here at that pink 1 spot. Str8 Rippin is not letting Team Liquid get that any further. Str8 Rippin is doing a phenomenal job at stopping that flag run. They definitely have to set their eyes over on getting the opposing team's flag moving as well, while they're stopping that flag run. But look at this, 3 players pushing out towards pink side. You've got 2 players from Str8 and pink. APG jumps out. He's going to get taken down.
Weird
Eco
challenge.
stays alive at pink 1.
Yeah, that was a weird, awkward challenge. I don't think Brad meant to fly out that far, or maybe he just wanted to, test his shot in an instance like that, but I would have liked to see him just stay alive. Eco getting the best of Ace over towards P2. Hines finding the kill onto Stellar with the grenade. 1-1 here. Slay's definitely going in the favor of Team Liquid, but Str8 Rippin needs to get over towards pink side. As you can see, Rain working over here with Eco. They have the numbers advantage, but as I say that, 2 players are going to drop, both Eco and Sub-Zero. So now in a 2-on-2 situation over here with Liquid inside of the base. How far are they going to be able to push in here?
Rain staying alive. Denoxide trying to sit back here. He's trying to stay alive. He's down to 1 shot. Hines goes down. Denoxide goes down. 1 player left here in the base. A nice little beat down here on APG. Ace goes down as well. But look at this. Str8 spawns up on the car side. Liquid was not blocking the spawn, so Str8 taking advantage of that opening and making sure that flag is still not pushed out of the base. We've got Camo coming up here shortly as well. Denoxide pushing to top middle.
Good play.
He's going to spot Eco top mid. Finish the kill, spots another player, pink 2, picks up the double, and now we're going to see him potentially push in to the base of Team Liquid. Stellar's going to get the best of him right there, though, in that 1v1.
Looks like APG going for a flank underneath the base. Eco hits his teammate with a grenade, but it's not going to matter. Stellar's going to get the kill onto Hines, and this is just not good positioning because, yeah, Eco's doing the exactly right thing here. He can either flank. Ooh, he went bottom center instead. I thought he was going to flank around for a flagpole. That was a great opportunity to do so with APG out of position underneath the base, but he wanted to focus towards that camouflage area, try to secure that, at least make sure Str8 Rippin wasn't able to get it as Hines gets that beat down. Now 2 dead for Team Liquid. Make that 3 if you can get Eco out. Hines flying in there. APG a little bit too late to the party, and multiple players already pushed up over towards top center now, so unfortunate for these guys on Str8. Probably throughout all of this, Denoxide may have the camo underneath the base. It looks like he does, so this is good for Str8. Let's see if they're able to do anything with it, though. Ace dropping, that's going to slow these guys down big time. Just 1 kill like that completely stops the push. As you can see now, Denoxide still with camo just by himself.
These 2 teams match up so well against each other. They have been on a slain fiesta for, I believe, the past like 5-6 minutes. There's no flag that has really been moving. It's just been slays after slays after slays happening around top middle, around that entire center part of the map. But here we go. Will this flag make it past that 50-yard line? We will find out. These 2 teams matching up so well against each other and just not letting either one of them just get this flag going. Here we go. Rain getting that return. That flag is not going anywhere. He gets taken down. Both teams are just playing such good defense, and they're not able to just execute that flag to get it out of the base.
Yeah, this is the first time though that we're starting to see Liquid advance in a manner where they have all 4 alive and their shields. But as I say that, Heinz actually shuts that down. That would have been such a big stick for Eco. He's at least able to get the kill from the grave with the second grenade. But man, that could have opened up the map and potentially been a cap just off that one single stick there, as we do see another trading kills happening over towards the pink side of the Str8 Rippin base. This is getting interesting, Mike, because if Str8 Rippin can just squeak out a cap here, we're going to see some new life to the party and potentially this going a little bit further. However, if Team Liquid just puts the cap in, it will definitely be some sort of nail in the coffin for Str8 Rippin with such little time left.
If Str8 can do it, it's going to put the pressure on Liquid and definitely put some concern on their end. So Str8 Rippin making their push into the base. Are they able to finish down Sub-Zero? Sub-Zero staying alive, and Nate comes in. He'll go down. That's 1 down for Team Liquid, 1 down for Str8. Rain firing across the map. APG narrowly stays alive. Rain narrowly stays alive. He'll poke back out. APG takes him down. 2 down for Str8. 1, now 2 down for Team Liquid. Just as there's nothing else you can call this. This is a slaying fiesta.
Yeah.
It is just back and forth, slay after slay after slay. We've got 21 kills here for Stellar, 20 kills for Eco, 20 kills for 21 kills for Ace. Just the slays are absolutely ridiculous here.
They sure are, but who's going to be able to get the cap? Is it going to be Liquid after Rain coming in there with the double kill? Just a single grenade. He's still keeping a majority of his shields. Denoxide trying to shut him down, and he does so. Very nice moves coming in from Denoxide. Was expecting a little bit more help from Team Liquid after that double kill, but it looks like they were just a little bit too out of position. Rain by far the furthest pressed up on the map. As you can see, Eco now flooding in there, but you cannot go in 1 by 1. You got to make sure that you're getting a couple of kills if that's going to be the instance. 2 dead now as Heinz gets the reversal on Sub-Zero towards P2. APG finding another one as well. Looks like Str8 Rippin shooting fairly well here. Can they put it together though? Can they get that flag capture? APG dodging a grenade right there and spitting out one of his own and landing some shots onto Rain. I really like this thought process of getting over towards pink. Got to get this kill ASAP though. He's getting pegged over from the window. Nice job rotating around. Stellar picking up the kill on Denoxide. A trade going to happen. It's going to be up to Heinz and APG here as players spawning over towards that bubble. Eco's going to drop to Heinz. Big kill there by Heinz. And here comes a push from Liquid from that carbine side. They need to get over here. Ace and Denoxide coming in. Where are they pushing from though? As the flag is still just sitting there. Nobody able to get a pull, Mike. They're just constantly fighting at each other's base.
It is just absolutely insane. Neither team, I mean, it comes down to that last player trying to stay alive, and they get picked off at the last second each time.
I feel like we're watching a Tour de Walsh right now.
This is definitely a Tour de Walsh. 10,000, unlimited kills, 1 hour game. Just whoever's going to make it to, what was it, 1,000?
I think it was 1,000
kills.
Keep in mind, you're allowed to take, food breaks, snack breaks, all those things are in a Tour de Walsh. These guys, 0 room for that at all. 1 minute left. Next capture, most likely going to win. Keep in mind that if this goes to 0-0, it will go into overtime.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Over to Denoxide. This could be the moment. He's got camo. No, he does not have camo. He gets taken down by a grenade immediately. Thought he was being sneaky. Liquid called him out. They found him, spotted him, didn't let him do anything. Here we go over to Eco, playing some defense. 2 down for Str8. Now, here we go. Liquid is moving the flag. Nope,
no,
they're going to be taken down immediately as they grab that flag. Eco's top mid, but look at this. They are able to get that flag out to top mid, but no. Again, 3 down for Team Liquid. This is, I have no words for this. I mean, both teams are playing the best defense of their lives here in their base. They're making sure that they are getting the clutch kills when they need to every single time to stop that flag.
Nice cleanup there by ABG. That guy's weak also if he wants to double. Eco, nice shots there by ABG to finish it off. We are in overtime, folks. The first overtime here of the 2017 Summer Pro League. Thank you guys for joining us. This is Team Liquid taking on Str8 Rippin. As you can see, Str8 Rippin on the ropes, desperately needing this win so they do not fall down 0-2 and go in a tie for last place for Luminosity.
This could be it. This could be it. Ace has snuck behind Team Liquid. That's 2 down for Liquid. Can he go clutch? Can he pick up the kill?
Ooh.
He'll get taken down by Eco, but no teammates nearby to get that flag moving. So we're going to see now, again, 2 go down, 3 go down for Team Liquid. Last player, that's going to be Rain as he gets that return, but it doesn't look like Str8 Rippin is in position just yet. They're going to have to get another Slay rotation. They're able to pick up Eco. Rain stays alive enough to get a trade to take down APG. Still, Liquid getting caught over by the opposite side, over in the car bubble, but just still not able to find that right time here on Str8 Rippin to pick up that cap.
I really like the little play that Denoxide made right there. He threw a grenade underneath the base to choke the spawns because he was assuming that multiple players from Str8 Rippin that were infiltrating the Liquid base were going to be able to get the slays and get the pull. So he was more or less just setting up to secure the flag capture, but it just didn't work out in Str8's favor. Now it looks like Stellar has kind of made his way into the base, and we're kind of back to where we started, where one team looks really close to capping, they die, the flag guy dies. The other team looks really close to capping, the flag guy dies, and then we start all over again.
So here we are again. Str8 Rippin making a push over to Team Liquid. We've got Heinz playing sneaky. And the kills are in their favor. It's 2 versus 4. 2 down for Team Liquid. That's going to be all 4 dead for Team Liquid. They're going to spawn level 2.
Split spawns.
They're going to spawn in the bubble as well. And Ace is going to go down. Can't go for this flag now. Heinz is just trying to stay alive and wait for his team to push up.
Yeah.
Nice little dipsy doodle, if I say so myself
Little
here.
dipsy.
But Heinz is still staying alive, and this could be the chance that where they could get that flag. There's less than a minute left, and you got to stay alive to get this flag. Sub-Zero goes down. Look at this. Team Liquid has got that flag all the way to their car side, and they are ready to cap this flag, trying to get that return. Actually, they're going for the slays right now, but you've got 2 players from Str8 Rippin staying alive. APG picks up a kill. That's 1 down for Team Liquid. You've got a player down at bottom car. That's 3 dead for Team Liquid. You've got
All
APG
4
running the flag. All 4 dead for just a second. APG, 20 seconds left, and he's going to be able to get this to go up 2-1. Liquid has less than 20 seconds. All Str8 Rippin has to do is play defense. Keep them out. There you go. APG picks up a kill. That's going to be 3 down for Team Liquid. Str8 Rippin are still in this. They've got some gas in the tank. They've got some heart. They're not giving up. It's 2-1. Wow.
Good job, guys. That's what I like to see coming out from Str8 Rippin. Honestly, they could have easily fallen down 3-0 in that series. They fight back. A lot of that reminding me of the Optic Gaming Team Envious series. Remember that Strongholds Eden where it was looking like Envy was going to walk away with that win? Optic Gaming fought back. They continued to catch their footing, and now we have a series 2-1 Team Liquid. Could be 2-1 Str8 Rippin. If you took a look at that 50-49 Eden Slayer before this, now we move into game number 4. And let's take a look at some of these highlights. What a bloodbath this game was. All 4 members of Str8 Rippin over 30 kills.
Wow. So many assists as well. Everyone over 20 assists. 24, 24, 22, 26. Absolutely insane. 7 flag grabs from Str8 Rippin. 6 flag grabs from Team Liquid.
Yeah, that's pretty much the name of the game, was pull the flag out into about the 10-yard line, just sit there, watch it for a little bit, maybe bait it, get a couple kills, rinse and repeat, and now we have a series on our hands. Very excited that this one didn't just,
that was a true tour de Walsh right there.
That was an absolute tour de Walsh.
Had more
went into overtime, the whole 9 yards. Looks like the next map is rigged, so that has to be that it is going to be a Strongholds game, since it is going to be game number 4. So thoughts on that? It looks like Str8 Rippin going to be playing from that blue side, Liquid from the red side.
I think Str8 can do it. I think that's a big sigh of relief for them to be able to bring that back, especially after losing 50-49 in what was pretty much their game to win. That's what they needed. And if they win this next game, I mean, it kind of history.
Resets, yeah.
Yeah, it goes to game 5, and that's where they have the advantage. The pressure is on Team Liquid. We saw what happened to Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming pulled the reverse sweep and was able to swiftly take down Envious in game 5, but it's Str8 Rippin's match to take right now.
I know that they're looking out for revenge again. Remember that they got reverse swept by Team Liquid. Rain and Penguin were still on that team. Rain and Sub-Zero. It was Commonly and Spartan as well. Eco was on Str8 Rippin at the time. Now in a situation where we're possibly looking at a reverse sweep for Str8 Rippin going into game number 4 again. I'm curious to see what the strategy is going to be here, because obviously, camouflage, very highly contested. Railgun, obviously very highly contested. You're going to have that scatter shot as well. We saw some, really strong plays coming out from Liquid when they got set up in that Plaza Strongholds game. I want to see that same thing coming here from both of these teams here. Again, one mistake in a Strongholds game, and you could be done for. It is so unforgiving. It's one of the most unforgiving game types Halo's ever seen, and that's because you're playing at the highest level with these guys, and that they understand the spawns, and they understand that when they're in control, that's exactly what's going on.
Well, guys, if you're just tuning in, we've got an epic match happening right now. Team Liquid versus Str8 Rippin. We're going to game number 4 right now. Let us know who you think is going to win. Tweet at us using the hashtag HCS, or let us know in the Twitch chat. Is it going to be Str8 or is it going to be Liquid? Who do you think is going to win? We are getting into game number 4. Tom, prediction.
I want to see a game 5 here. I'm going to go 100 to
I couldn't agree more.
80, Str8 Rippin. I'm going to say that APG goes off in this game because I was watching his shot. He seems to be kind of heating up as the series is going along. I'm going to go ahead and scroll through here and see what he's going to do off the get-go here. It looks like it's going to be a basement push, and interestingly enough, you're going to have Rain capturing BR base, but wow, amazing crispy shots coming out. Heinz is going to be having some support also. Are they going to be able to get the reset over towards that BR base? Not quite yet. No one even capturing basement either, so interesting that Camo's still available. Anything. No one's really done anything besides kill each other, so very interesting strategy coming out as basement wasn't captured. Now they're going to lose BR base, basement going on over there. I feel like that's just not very smart by Str8. I mean, they could have captured the basement, they could have got the reset on the BR, they could have got the camo. They literally did none of the 3.
Well, now you've got Heinz trying to capture the nest, but I think that was definitely a little bit of like a chess games type of start. Definitely trying to play it a little bit different, and it didn't work out in their favor, but there's still definitely, obviously, plenty of time left, but now we're going to see them get 2 strongholds captures, but Heinz, that's a good trade. That's a very clutch trade right there. So they can hold on to that nest for a little bit longer, wait for their teammates to spawn up and potentially get some nades as these nades come flying in, but those 2 players will be taken down to 1 shot. As Ace falls, you're going to have Eco and his teammates staying alive here by the nest.
What was someone doing over there in BR base for some reason? Capturing BR base when you have basement and nest. All they have to do is watch the players coming over towards that area. That's going to be a stick onto the knock side there for Eco. Wow, as we were talking about APG, he's shooting out of this world right now. Perfect across the map. And now Sub-Zero kind of on the ropes here as he makes his way over towards basement and doesn't have any scatter shot ammo. So you know he's going to want to try to drop that one and try to call it out. 20 seconds will be the timer for when he gets rid of that ammo. And that's going to be a triple cap here for Liquid. We saw this happen in the Plaza game. It was getting pretty ugly for Str8. Now you have Denoxide over there capturing BR base. Again, they need to focus over towards that nest and basement area. I'm not sure why they even care about going over towards BR unless they're spawning over there. So taking a look, APG is going to drop on over to Rain. Not much communication coming out from Str8 as they're kind of just being picked apart, not even aware that Rain is capturing this basement area. And there's going to be the triple cap. BR base going to be captured there by Str8 Rippin, but you can assume that these guys are going to be picking up the camo. There's the scatter shot for Rain if you want it. Not a good scenario for Str8 Rippin to be in.
Yeah, camo about to pop here. We've got Rain with the scatter picking up a kill. We'll see if any players did pick up that camo. I do believe that is going to be APG who found that camo, but he is going to go down as well. So Str8 Rippin down by quite a bit right now.
Railgun as well.
So Railgun off the map on top of that. Rain still with the scatter, and Liquid just putting on some serious pressure towards their spawns. Over on the other side, Str8 trying to get a capture on basement. Rain immediately charging in with that scatter shot. He is hopped in to stop that capture, but Str8 is able to get that and take 2 players down from Team Liquid.
So Heinz, he's going to end up capturing BR base, and that's just one of those instances where maybe Heinz could have charged over towards basement and helped, and now they're kind of just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Liquid, they have all the confidence right now. They have the weapons. They have the lead. They're continuing to rack up points. Multiple slays going on over to Team Liquid as well. So this is looking really ugly so far here for Str8. There goes the triple cap. Heinz trying to take over basement, and it just doesn't seem like Str8's on the same page right now. Ace trying to capture Nest by himself. Multiple players for Str8, not even near that area. And here comes the Converge. So predictable on where these guys are located at. They have them on spawn over towards the barrels, and it's literally just ring around the rosy. Kill him at basement. Kill him on over towards that BR base. And all because of the fact that Str8 Rippin Rippin did not focus Nest when they needed to. It was Ace and Heinz only, specifically Ace, throwing grenades on towards that Nest area, and Liquid is just running away with this game.
Yeah, Liquid is punishing Str8 Rippin right now, just like you said, kind of running ring-a-rosy around the map. Team Liquid is just on top of their game. Just teamwork is on point right now. They've got the next railgun. They're getting ready to set up for this next camo as well. Denoxide not able to finish off that kill, but he will try to make an attempt here at basement. But Str8 Rippin has captured 2 strongholds, and they are putting some points on the board. There is a little bit of hope here for Str8 Rippin, a little bit of life left in these guys, and now we are at 12-82.
Someone made a play. I don't know who it was on Str8 Rippin, but someone went over there and said, you know what, guys, we need to start capturing some things, and we need to do that now as Denoxide falls to Sub-Zero. It's really kind of just all falling on Ace's hands right now. He has that railgun, elects to switch on over to his pistol. Now he's trying to focus his efforts on over towards the Nest. His BR is being captured right now. That is not a good sign. Eco is going to be able to get that kill. Nobody was even in position to help over towards that Nest area. It's got to be Heinz only, and he's not going to be able to land those grenades. Just a single person capturing Nest by himself. It looks like that was Rain the entire time. Rain just sitting behind that box, laying down the shots onto Heinz. Heinz needs some help. Where is it going to come from, though? Looks like everyone's capturing BR base, and no one going to be aware that these guys are going to eventually rotate on over to basement. So this is just not good. Heinz, gets worked by the ground pound there by Rain, and just out-rotated again. Str8 Rippin is by Team Liquid.
What a play by Rain, jumping off the high ropes there to pick off the ground pound. Eco picking up BR base here. They pick up the potentially the final trip cap if Str8 Rippin is not able to pick up basement, and you're gonna see Eco just run right in, pick up the kill, get the reset, and finish off the series. Team Liquid wins their first series in the HCS Pro League here in 2017 summer season. They are 1-1 now, defeating Str8 Rippin 3-1.
Yeah, congratulations to Team Liquid. They definitely played that one well. Taking a look at the stats really quick. Looks like Denoxide